It's okay to...
What?
Siren series has started.
Oh my God!
As of right now. Now, what are you doing over here, Fez? You're supposed to be on that side.
I'm getting my cowbell.
What makes you think that this is done with a cowbell?
Oh.
What makes either one of you
my
think
cowbell.
that this is done with a cowbell?
Don't. That was just an
What
assumption.
makes either one of you
my
think?
cowbell.
What happens when you
What
assume?
makes you
I
think?
just said
That
both
was just
yourselves.
an
The new Siren series is this. It's the hardcore challenge. I want you to look at each other right now. The first one of you to shower, bathe, change your clothes, loses the event.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm down.
It's the hardcore series.
I'm very much down for that.
Are you in?
Okay. I am in.
By the way, I believe in the honor system. I believe that you both care enough about the Ron and Fez show to tell the truth.
Yes, I'll tell the truth. Am I allowed to Purell my hands, being I have a sick child?
Purell, yes. Soap and water, no.
Okay. Because
One is disinfectant, the other is bathing.
all right. I will say once again, he has a slight advantage because he is lacking a family. But I will show you that I am the hardcore champ.
How is that a disadvantage?
How is that disadvantage? Well, I have a family, so I have to be around people.
Mm-hmm.
Showering is important, but I will be the hardcore champion.
I think I'm at a disadvantage because I do it every day anyway.
Well,
where
I mean,
you probably skip a few days.
What are you talking about?
He's saying that he's at a disadvantage in this.
Sure.
That
Right.
this favors me. I say it favors him. He's used to being sloppy.
Oh, so you're saying you bathe every day and change your clothes.
Right, yes.
All right. Now I get it. I didn't know what you were talking about. There's the hardcore championship right now. Let's take a look to see what you guys are wearing. And very quickly, we also need to see the underwear just so we can get a good look at it. Boxers. And Fez, you're into the boxer brief look?
Yeah, well, I think it's more boxers.
Well, let's take a look because I can't tell.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's boxers.
I can't see. All right. So you're wearing you're wearing almost a dress. Dave, you're wearing boxers, and that curtain is opened up a little bit, and I can see women there. So try not to
right.
get yourself in any kind of
Mine are,
jam.
just so everyone remembers, if we do a, underwear check, mine
Yeah.
are black boxers, fruit of the loom. Dave's are some sort of crazy pinstripes.
They're blue with navy blue and red stripes on them.
All right. So it is on. Hicks, who do you think is going to win this thing?
I think Fez has it because Dave has a wife,
fine.
and Casey might lose her shit over
That's
him
exactly
just
why
not
I said
fucking
that Fez
showering.
has the advantage. There's no question that Fez has the advantage. The lack of
Wait a minute.
family.
Whose side is she on? Yours or Fez's? She want Fez to win this thing?
Apparently mine.
She's on my
She's going to make Dave shower.
That's true, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be the hardcore champion.
How long do you think they can go?
I'm gonna say 2 weeks minimum.
Can I
2
wash
weeks.
my feet?
2 weeks? No.
See, he's wanting to bathe.
No, I don't.
This
Why
is
don't you
gonna
go
free
get a
up so
shower?
much time.
Why don't you go get a shower right now?
Can I shower upstairs in Mel Carmen's private bathroom? I didn't even realize that was private for him.
Oh, is that the bathroom you guys have been using? I wish you'd stop talking about the things that goes on there.
I'm going to now. No one told me. I was like, this is a nice private bathroom in here.
There's not a lot of hot water in that shower anyway.
You been in it?
Yes. I've used that shower.
I showered at work.
Nah, he loses. He loses for that.
I'm ready.
Plus, you don't know. Maybe we'll have contest days that will give you the free shower. You don't know.
Ooh.
You don't know how this is going to go.
I like that.
This is like Survivor.
Perel is accepted.
I have to at least have Perel because I do stand sick. I need to be
I
clean.
understand. The rest is not.
You got steroids, by the way, and I took a hit of it last night.
How was it?
It's this vaporizer thing that shoots steroid spray into his mouth.
Oh, Hulk baby.
So I took a spray of it because I want to get my wiffle ball home run total up this summer.
Jacked.
Fuck yeah, I am going to get jacked. I'll fucking spin my blood too, like Tiger, if
I
it
don't
helps
know
me.
if extra muscles helps you hit a wiffle ball. I think we're simply looking at bat speed
It's gonna
there.
help me this.
I don't know if
feel
you can
better.
power.
I feel great.
Let me
today.
see.
Like I just feel so much better after I'm taking all the stand steroids.
How your balls doing? They tightening up?
They are definitely shrinking.
Good.
Yeah,
You need it.
I do. I have the Jew balls.
Give some to Iris Alki, too. He's having the same problem.
No, I'm so pumped. I'm gonna be doing the spray fucking every night.
All right, they are for the baby.
He can share. I
Hi.
share shit with him.
You're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, I think we should add no brushing your teeth and no mouthwash to this also.
Well,
Never
that goes
allowed-
without saying.
Never allowed to have sex with my wife again. See, again, this is. I mean, Fed has a clear advantage with this, even though I will become the hardcore champ.
You know Fez sees himself as a future dater. Tom in Illinois, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, buddy, I think this is a dangerous challenge. The problem is going to be getting them to come back to showering and cleaning themselves.
That'll be their choice, just like the Mormons.
We like Nell, Jodie Foster movie.
I just got a text from Liam saying that Fez is not allowed in Liam's office until this contest is over. Gross.
I'm clean today. It's not like I instantly got filthy.
You are disgusting, though. You got a film over here.
Yeah.
I'm an
I'm
itchy
getting-
person.
I'm getting filthy right now as we
begun.
speak. Like my feet are sweating.
There's no shampoo, no conditioners,
And a little gas.
no
is getting
mouth.
out.
Oh, jeez.
No what?
That's gonna be. That's safe.
That's the steroids.
That's safe.
There's a lot of side effects.
Why
with
do they
these
got the
steroids.
boy on the roids?
Spray in,
It's
spray
going to
out.
keep him out of goddamn.
He's got 3 separate. Yeah, the Hall
It's
of
going to
Fame.
keep him out of Little League.
He's got 3 different illnesses right now. that we've
What's wrong with
discovered.
him?
Well, he might have asthma, which we're not excited about. He has a lung infection, and he's pyloric. His pyloric stenosis, which is a blockage of his stomach, is still acting up.
Are you sure you brought home the right kid?
So the steroids are to open up his lungs, but Davey Mack's been opening up his lungs with him.
To show him
I
how.
feel so good today.
Juice it.
I should have done this win instead of a cold. You don't need anti. Why would they find baseball players? How could steroids be detrimental to baseball if they help people's health?
You know what's really funny? I've never. I saw a thing on this. I don't think there is like a case of overdosing on steroids.
There isn't, Ron. There is.
They've
not
never
a
really
case.
tied it in.
They haven't.
That it's bad for you.
I saw it in 60 Minutes. They have never had a case of someone. They use them to help people. They use steroids to help people who are injured. Andy Pettit took whatever HGH or another form of steroids just to get back from an injury. How the fuck is that wrong?
But don't they like eventually start? Where they help you heal at first, don't they eventually start breaking things down like joints?
I don't know.
Like
Have you
hip
ever heard?
joints and
Have you
knee
ever
joints?
saw anybody
No.
like that? If anything, what breaks down your joints is fucking being in sports.
I just said my son is on steroids. I'm not making it up. It's helping him. It's helping him recoup.
Matt, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, what about deodorant? Is that allowable?
No. No, the whole point is none of the cleanliness thing. I only let the Perel go through. I would definitely be against that. And I should only let it go through for Dave. There's no reason that Fez needs it. Fez, would you be willing to give up the Perel?
I'll give up the Perel too. Yes, if Dave thinks that evens the playing field here,
Ooh.
I'll give up the
I have a
Perel.
wife. I have a sick child and another child at home. So just being in this contest shows you I'm hardcore.
I
Just
thought for
being
sure
in.
you were going to say another one on the way.
No. Not yet.
So I'll give up the Perel.
You love this contest, Fez.
I think I can totally win this.
Here's our old buddy Tom in Madison. Hey, Tom.
Hey, buddy, it's a long time. Hey, what about bathing? If they're at or swimming or hot tub, something like that. If
No.
they're at a house club or a party.
No. No.
not going
it's-
swimming
look,
anyway.
Well,
the
party's
whole
canceled.
point of doing these contests is not to see how you can sneak around the rules, okay? You see what you guys are wearing. You have these clothes. You also have the coat you have today.
That's good.
That's it.
I don't even know
Okay.
where it is.
Hope we don't get another cold spell. This
I
is
hope
a
we do.
lighter coat. It's a much lighter coat.
I understand, but
We're in
a
the
rule's
40s
a rule.
and 50s.
I do have a shirt that I wore today.
All right, let's say it.
Oh, I don't think you were wearing it at the time that the siren went off.
Well, you weren't wearing the coat. You want to do it without the coat?
No, I'll take the
I
coat,
came
please.
in with this shirt and with my pea coat.
But the coat was right here.
All right, so that's the shirt
Yeah.
that you had.
Wearing this shirt.
And let's see your coats. Go put on, everyone put on their coats now, too. Whatever your coat
Mine's
happens to
upstairs.
be. Yours is upstairs?
Yeah, she'll get it. Little redhead girl will get it.
Why do you treat the little redhead girl like she's your fucking coat runner?
I don't. She's never had to run for my coat ever.
Phil, Florida, you're on Run Fez.
I know Fezzy bought that 12-pack at Bed Bath & Beyond the other day, but are they allowed to wipe their ass for this contest?
They can wipe their ass with dry toilet paper, no fucking wet naps, though.
That's fine.
You can't wet nap it.
I don't like wet naps anyway.
No baby wipe.
I hate those. It makes my ass all swampy and wet.
Yeah, because you need a dry one right afterwards. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't do
It's
that. I don't
not
like
worth it.
No, I agree with Fez on that.
We've lost our worth.
Wet and wet and wet. It's like, come on, when's it end? How much wetness do you want in your ass?
Now, remember, once the coat goes off, it stays off for the duration.
Mine's still on, Ron.
I'm only kidding. You're allowed. The clothes you have, you can wear in any ensemble of it that you want.
I'm very happy
Because
that I
Fez has a. You basically have the same. Fez has
Yeah.
a T-shirt underneath. He's got a loose shirt above that, a button shirt. You both have the
I'm
same.
fully prepared because this Ramon shirt is my favorite T-shirt. It fits
Yeah.
very well. So when
It
the
does fit
summertime-
well.
Yeah. So when the summertime rolls around,
Right over the gut.
You honestly think you'll go months with this?
yeah, that's what I'm playing for. I'm gonna plan to wear this to Don Mattingly's hometown in September.
That's how quick before you think you drop out.
Oh, no,
You're a quitter. That's the thing that you got going for you.
No. I can definitely go months
I
with
see
this.
Fez doing well in this competition. I do. I
Yes,
believe
the
Fez.
summer will be tough when it arrives. Yes, there's no doubt about that, but I won't stop.
I see Fez doing well.
Hope everyone likes this outfit. Because you're going to see it for a long time.
Again, I have a family of 3 people waiting for me. So that makes it harder for me not to bathe.
I'll be surprised if either of you make it to Friday.
Oh, God, I'm going to make it to front. That's 2 days. I'm going to make it
Just do this. If you fucking break the rules, just come in and say, look, I fucked up. You dress as Lady Gaga. You do this song. You know what I mean? I don't want to live in a world of lies.
Okay.
I want
No,
you
I'm
guys
not
to be
gonna-
like
I always tell you the truth.
fucking knights and come in and go, hey, I didn't make it. It happened.
I always tell you when I did. When I stood, when I...
Everybody was good about the drinking contest.
Yeah, well,
that time.
exactly. When I didn't,
Yep.
when I drank, I told you I
And
drank.
who was the first person out? I remember.
Pitsy took
I was
48
very
hours.
disappointed in Pitsy.
Yeah, just a
48
couple
hours.
days. Yep.
Well, I told him don't go to his friend's birthday party,
Yeah.
but he didn't listen.
Well, the other thing about Pitsy is, and I always thought he was a nice kid, but he never felt like a lifer. You know what I mean? He never felt like a radio guy. He was always somewhat of an outsider.
Yeah.
No matter how long he hung around with us.
He's a weird, genuinely weird person. Now, Mr. B, I was refreshed in my ear.
That was close.
Fez was dishonorable in the movie bet. So how can we prevent that from occurring again?
You have my word. I will let you know. I
You
think
got your left hand up as it is anyway. I hate when people do that.
I think you'll be able to tell with this one too. I think if someone comes
But
in
let's
with nice
fucking-
hair one day,
You know what? There might be a fucking thing of let's not do it because of the lies.
No, we're gonna do it. I mean, I will not lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's very difficult for me to hide it when I don't shower. It's nearly impossible.
All right. We'll take a break. All right, back. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley. And Fezzy, the Siren series has started. You versus Dave one more time. This time, it's a hardcore championship. No base. No toothpaste. No shampoo. No soap. No water. No changing of the clothes. How long can you go? I'm predicting by Friday, we'll have a winner. I honestly am.
I know I am in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
I will go unbathed, unclean for as long as it takes to win this.
All right, now we're talking about no pajamas. You either sleep in those clothes, your underwear, whatever. The clothes you have now are it. and there is no bathing. And you feel strong about this.
Yes, and I will then, if it's either naked or in the clothes that I'm wearing now,
Yeah.
I will sleep fully dressed, Ron.
Oh, so disgusting.
Including shoes.
Why couldn't you sleep naked in your own house?
I don't feel comfortable with that. If a burglar comes in, I don't like it.
$100 you got raped as a kid. You just forget. Something happened.
I've tried to remember.
Davey Mack, how long you think you can go with this?
I'm going to at least strive for Easter. That's the goal for me. Then we're gonna take it from there.
You'll be melting bunnies.
Now, obviously, no breath mints, no toothpaste.
Really?
I will allow this, though. Gum.
Okay, great. I have
Okay.
Wrigley's in my coat. My
Oh,
coat's
what do you got, your
inside.
breast strip?
I'm getting rid of my breast strips.
Hand them over. Everyone hand over any of the fucking things.
I don't want to even be tempted.
Yeah.
I got spearmint in my coat if you want to.
Like just the
that.
actual herb, just the leaves.
There's no mints. There's no things in here anyway.
Oh, I must have finished them off this morning. And that's
Smart move.
That's a habit of mine, too.
You do.
I always have a breath weapon on my person.
breath weapon.
Yeah. So whether it's mints or strips or spray, I'm constantly using the breath.
Now, I have not made a decision on this, scraping of the tongue, because I don't feel like that is cleaning. I think that you could probably take a butter knife and scrape along your tongue if you feel like it gets too furry.
But not an actual tongue scraper. It has to be.
No, it's got to be a butter knife. I don't want using tools. Interesting here. Guess who is firing up Twitter about this, being 100% pro Fez. And you can try to guess that that Twitter if you can, Fezzy. Who's somebody who was always in your corner?
I would say shower bench.
Shower Bench is not one of the 202 friends.
Oh, okay. Then
How about this? What? This isn't even a challenge for Fez. The man was homeless. Welcome to the jungle, Dave. You're gonna die.
I think it's a black girl.
Nope. The number one cheerleader for Fez right now is our own Death Metal Mo.
Wow. Thank you, Mo.
That's not surprising.
Why not?
He's all he's a Fez sycophant.
Sycophant. You really are on the internet a lot using that stupid fucking phrase.
Thank you, Death Metal Mo. I feel very good about that.
I have a
I don't see
question.
any of the Dave Pound out there for him.
I have a rules question.
Yeah.
Well, the Dave Pound's just been texting me personally. Dave Pound sometimes can't figure out how Twitter works.
I will tell you this, Dave, because I don't want this ruined. The Watley policy is talking about hitting you with buckets of soapy water. If that happens, you're out.
No way.
Yeah,
no.
that's considered a bath
Really?
Yeah.
in Jersey.
I will do that to Fez now. I will go grab some soapy water and then eliminate him.
Well, I expect you two to be gentlemen.
Yeah. And if, you,
I know that you can't control the hordes of people who enjoy you.
and if you have your hands on the soapy water, you're out before I am, before you even hit me with it.
someone
Patrick Darcy wants to do a pic of Fez and Dave today. Absolutely. We'll do the updated pics every day. Obviously, there is no combing and brushing of the hair.
Right.
Nothing that you can do. So we'll see them on first day while their clothes are squeaky clean. Dave is at least wearing a darker T-shirt. Fez is in a yellow T-shirt and yellow shirt.
One thing that ran through my mind is, well, that could be a problem for me, stains.
Yeah.
You know, because I tend to drip on my shirt, and then that's just there. That's just there for life. Then.
You got a problem with that, huh?
Yeah,
The
I think that's going to be a hard part. Also, again, the breast strips.
Bruce, Louisiana.
Yeah, are we going to do no nail clipping, fingers or toes, Fez?
They know that that's all part of it.
I'm cool with that.
I honestly expect this thing to be over quick. I expect it over by Friday. I'll be shocked if I come in here Monday and these guys are still going at it. George, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Great to hear you. I got a question about the Siren Challenge. Does it count as a shower if either one of these two nitwits goes out in the rain?
I think walking in the rain, deal with it. That's you being a scumbag. Obviously, you can't use a towel. A towel's another piece of clothing for that few moments. And, but, you dry yourself off afterwards. You want to sit in disgusting rainwater. That's fine. It's fine. You're not in the mountains. I may even have you guys bring in your soaps and shampoos tomorrow. I'm just concerned. Well, you brought up before the Fez was a big liar on the $2,000 bet.
Yes.
And let's face it, Fez is being known for not paying off his bets lately.
Yes.
He owes us a ton
3 dinners.
of dinners out.
You're going to be able to tell just by looking at me whether I have cheated or not. And trust me, I am not going to cheat. I'm looking forward to the extra free time.
I was wondering
I'm
if
not brushing
anybody
teeth.
was going to want to hang out with him for any dinner after a couple of days.
Tomorrow night, Fez and I have a dinner with our good friend Jeremy Coleman, who we met 10 years ago in New York City. A decade.
Yeah. Fortunately, I
we're
only
almost
have
there.
24 hours funk for that.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I'll be honest and say I go 24 hours without showering, no problem.
God. First
Why
baby.
is it so
Dirty Long Island girl.
Learn from baby girl. We don't want to hear it.
Why is it so much worse
Where do
with
you
a
live?
girl?
Middle Island out there? Is that where you
I
are?
do, yeah, in Shirley.
Is that it? Where it is?
It's not that coming from there is whether or not it makes it appropriate to not shower. I think it's just.
It's implied.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
I think I might have been doing that long before Shirley came around.
Oh, man. Fart it up.
Oh, God.
I shower before I come
I
here.
don't want to hear any of your details.
No, stop.
She farts and bleeds at the same time, she told me
All right,
yesterday.
I don't even want to fuck.
While she's eating hot dogs.
Stop it. Just stop it. Fran, New Jersey, you're on Run of Fez.
Oh, Ron, I wanted to know if they're going to be allowed to wash their hands after using the bathroom, because otherwise you don't want them touching anything in the studio.
The answer is
do that.
simply no. Now, I have
Out of mana.
okayed Perel, and we have that here at the studio. They can come in and use that, but I don't want to see it abused. Because if I see you guys trying to get over your hands, start Perelling under your armpits,
I think I can
I'll
pull one.
fucking
They're going to
I'll
start
call
using
it.
the Clorox wipes. We're going to
Yeah,
come
I'm
in
not
and
gonna
catch
play
them
that
with the
game.
Clorox wipes.
I can't play that game.
I'm not going to do that.
22
I
we're going
have
to switch up
skin.
to
I don't even want
wetlands,
to
I
use a
think.
Purell, but I do have a child, so I need to be
Almost
clean
there.
for him.
It'll make your skin bubble.
I have 2
We'll
children.
have
Curtis in
3
Ohio,
or
you're on
3,
Run of
the
Fez.
improved Blizzard,
Hey, Ronnie.
75%
I see
reduction.
management stepping in before either one of these guys quit. Can you
Okay,
imagine the
so we're
elevator ride with these 2 guys in it? And
Well,
Mr. says he goes to the sales meetings.
Management has asked me to make sure that this isn't a how long can they wear a wig contest, which they hated the last one.
Well, if this keeps other strangers from climbing on and crowding the elevator, so be it. Then it's a godsend, this contest. If they climb on there and turn around and head right back out, I will cheer.
You don't like sharing elevators with other human beings.
No, I don't share well with elevators.
I saw that yesterday when you kind of panicked back there. But there were a lot of people in that elevator.
Oh, yeah, they packed it. And I don't understand the people that enjoy a packed elevator, obviously.
Some people do like it.
I mean, I see it, you know, in different elevators where the door's closing, it looks like it can barely close, and someone's running to be part of that claustrophobic group.
I think
Soon
people
as you
just
have
don't want
enough
to wait for the elevator to come back around again.
slow, you can do the AoE.
under a
with
First of all,
the
yeah,
Blizzard,
we
but
have
not
an
yet.
elevator bank here where there's 6 of them.
One left.
So
only got
we're fine.
8 banks.
37% to go.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 8.
So there's no reason. There's no reason to pack it in.
Every one of those people that climbed down with us yesterday could have had their own elevator.
Now, can you do the thing where, like, the whole tour group has to get on the elevator when you do, like, the NBC tour and, you know, Top of the Empire State? The whole group has to pile onto an elevator and then go up.
Yeah, I absolutely hate it. And it's such a long ride, too, when you're going to the top of the rock.
Never been to the top of the rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we should all go one day.
Don't, Ronnie.
No, I know better. I know better.
Maybe we've been to the top of the cocktail.
We've been, by the way, as you've been asked to bring in your shower bench. That's coming up on 202, friends. You won't be needing it
Well,
anymore.
chest is spawning. I
Okay,
haven't seen
I'll
him
bring
for a
in
while.
I will bring you in a dry shower bench.
Started with 0 gold.
When we wipe our
Just been
asses,
selling
are we
everything I
allowed to
find.
flush the toilet paper, or should
And
we
auction
have to
housing
bring
all the
that in,
greens and
too?
crafting mats. So we're on 14
I
gold
wanna-
on that.
Please don't,
2
Ronnie.
silver from
And then the other question, this is a serious question. I use Lubriderm a lot to, no, excuse me, I use Astroglide to jerk off. Can I wash the deck afterwards, or do I?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
That's washing. Can you use your glide? Go ahead, help yourself.
Thank you.
But
I'm
that
not
glide,
taking it.
yeah, but that glide's staying on there.
It stays on until this is over. And if you remember correctly, so
I think I could pull all of those, but I can't do
I
them
got
all right
Astroglide
now.
on me
I
at all
think they'll
times.
kill me until I
Bob,
get the
Florida,
blizzard.
Fez.
Hey, I got a solution for Fez's elevator phobia there.
Yeah.
When all them people pile on, he just steps off, and he said there's another one that's right there. Just let them all go, and he get the next one by himself.
Not as easy as it sounds, Bob.
Here's what happened,
Yeah, Bob.
I was in there. So Fez is not, going to hop out while I'm standing in there with him, and I was talking to someone else. But then all these fucking Merrill Lynch guys just started coming on. I'm deep in conversation, or if I would have saw Fez having a problem, I would have said, let's get off, Fez. Because I wait for elevators with him now. And actually, he's taught me something. When you ride an elevator alone, it is one of the nicest things that the world has to offer.
It's pure luxury.
It really is.
It is first class.
Yeah. When you're not, you're doing the avoid eye contact, look at the... It's a weird situation to be in an elevator.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I now have this problem where how I go to one certain corner of the elevator to stay in here?
As you walk in, it's the far left.
Exactly. Had a problem where I was getting on the elevator, some other woman
Elemental
was running
precision,
and jumping
so
in at the
that
same
they
time.
won't
Two people I
resist
can
or
handle.
less likely to
She was
resist, a
running
little
for
bit
my
more
corner.
Armor from Frost warding.
Problem.
The slow.
Dive off?
We
Nope,
did
nope,
Frost
I
Nova,
kinda- I
but
just
not
kinda
sure.
put up an elbow
Later
and
that'll
got my
be useful,
corner.
not great
Fez,
right
if you
now.
want tomorrow morning, I could put a reserve
This
sign
gives you the
up in
chill
the left-hand
effect,
corner
reduces
for
the
you.
speed, but this
Maybe
is
for
the
the
most
day?
important thing for using Blizzard.
Oh,
The
she
improved
might
Blizzard
have to-
only
It's,
so you can get
it's
the
Vez's
slow
corner. I could guard
percentage
the
up.
corner if you want.
The 75%
Dax,
is really important.
14 is writing in.
Although
and
some
saying,
people do say they
no
want to go
napkins. If you
2
get
of
food on
3,
your hands and face, a napkin
but
is,
I don't. I've never had
used
good
to
luck
clean
with
up.
that.
No napkins.
Personally.
Oh, good call. That's why I'm avoiding things like brown gravies this week.
But you can
I would
use
go
a
over and do
sleeve.
some more of these groups over here, but you
Okay.
can't do it with the
I do
Mystic.
have
I guess
children.
I could
want people to remind.
Well,
I could
you
use
use
probably
your
a
sleeve
polymorph
anyway.
Whose
on it,
fault is
maybe.
that you
If I
have
get
children?
close enough, we'll try.
God's.
Yeah. So this is the thing that you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's like playing basketball with somebody. Remember, I'm born short. Well, then you shouldn't be on a basketball court.
Are you trying to get out of this, Dave? Do you want to tap out?
See,
Let him tap
maybe we
out.
can
I'll
do
give
it
you a
and
wet
kill
nap,
the-
and you can quit right now.
I'm gonna fucking get
Kill
so
the
dirty
fella
I'm gonna
after,
have dick in my
soon.
ass by the time I'm done with this shit.
I mean, that'd be one of you.
Does spit and wipe, is that okay? Like if little,
What would you wipe with, though?
Speak of which, I got to turn in my Cottonelles.
I don't know what the Mystic cast.
What
Oh,
do you use
like
those for?
okay.
Just to travel around with?
Yeah, just to have a wet nap with me if I need it. If I feel I need it.
This will be here for the loser. All they have to say is not me. Not me.
Didn't realize
See?
I had so many clean
I don't
products
know.
on me.
Don't like doing it with the Mystic. I mean, you can.
Todd,
no
Minnesota,
problem,
you're on
obviously,
Fez.
but it's too close for comfort for me today.
Are they going to be allowed to shave?
They don't shave anyway. These are two hairy bastards right from the word go.
We'll grab the chest
It's
over
going to be
here.
a lot of fun. Hardcore challenge.
I
Can't,
don't know how much
shower,
experience you would get
brush your
from
teeth, clean up
doing
in any
all
way.
of the
First
deliver
person who
quests,
taps
like
out
go to Red
has
Ridge,
to
come
then
here, go to
perform as Lady
Stormwind, go
Gaga.
back, go to
I'll do say this, though.
Duskwood.
I'll give you
That
a nice shower
series?
before you Lady Gaga it up.
Great.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to dirty
sure,
Gaga.
but
Great.
I didn't
That'll
do
take away from the Gaga effect.
I only did quest here that got
Tom,
completed
PA,
while I was
on a Fez
AoE
show.
farming.
Hey,
I
was
leveled
hoping
up
Dave would do something
to.
nice for his family.
I think I
Way to
went. What is
forfeit
it
his
when you
content.
can do the
8-2
crabs?
is a
Like
very strong record.
I don't
I
remember.
think there's no shame
They're
in
on
it.
the
I
shore
wanna
up
go
there by the
9-1.
Murlocs.
I'm 8-1 right now. I
And
want
then
to
we
go
also
9-1.
did the
You
Defias
forfeit your family.
over by the
This-
ramp that goes down.
Dave has figured out a new way of getting
think
back
you
at
can
the
see my
listeners.
cursor,
That's just brilliant. He
Like to
he
the left of
tells them
Django Load.
They are what they've recently accused him of.
It really is the balls in your court strategy.
And he has used that one. 100%.
Not usually. I mean, like, I haven't had anybody over here doing it while I was trying to do it, but there have been a couple people
Alan,
here and there that would
Cleveland.
come in and then walk
Talk to my
away. I
face.
don't know if they were just looking to see if
Yeah,
the spot
love
was
the
empty or
show.
what.
I was just wondering, what's Dave going to do about beating off with his addiction and all that? You know, it's going to be pretty nasty to clean
But I
up
could be
for him,
able to
wouldn't you
pull more
think?
than just 3 of these guys, but they're so spread out, it's hard to do.
Please. Oh,
And I didn't
Jesus,
take.
I hate
If you
these Queen
take,
fans,
if you go down the fire
they
tree
destroy
before
the flow of my
22
show.
and you just put it all in improved
Dave
fire,
is more than welcome to jerk off.
then that'll
but
make
if he wants
your
to
rank 1 fireball
clean
1
off,
second cast, which
he
makes
can
it
do
way
simply
easier
with
to
his
pull
dirty
3 of these
t-shirt.
guys, and then you can pull those.
What about a batch rag? That should be legal.
Why? That's cleaning off. Why not put some soap and water on it and scrub yourself down?
That's a cleaning tool.
You should just jerk off into his sock.
Put the same sock that he's wearing.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
And put it on immediately.
I'm just not going to clean up.
Or
Fuck
just
it.
not take it off.
I will jerk off over the toilet.
Now, I don't know if I have enough mana to do it. I mean,
Don, Arkansas, Ron Face Show.
okay, at least I'm using rank 1 Blizzard since that's all I've got.
Wondering if Dave and Fez are going to be able to wipe their ass during their dirty contest.
I do have a
Yes,
wand,
you
but
need- and you know
I
why?
haven't
We're
leveled
not
up the
animals.
weapon
I don't
skill.
want
Will
these
at some
guys
point be leveling
walking
it
around
up.
with shit in their pants.
Be a little bit more useful
And
now
Dave,
than
you
it would
already
be
told us you
before.
had an accident the other day.
Yeah, I was jerking off in my bed, totally naked, and at the moment of climax, I guess a little squirted out. I didn't even notice it, so I got up.
A little what squirted out?
Poop. So I took a shower.
Now, do you think you came and shit the bed at the
Yes.
same time, same moment?
I do feel that happened.
Didn't you even smell it, Dave?
Nope. So I got into a shower.
I didn't know that was even possible, as if the body would have just go to one place or the other. I didn't know that you could do 2 at the same time. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Come and shit.
Yeah, I think. Oh, sure.
He comes and
get some of
shits.
this,
He
man.
comes and shits. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, go ahead. So you shit the bed.
I shit it, and then I got into a shower and just left. And then my wife texted, "What? Are you feeling okay?" And I go, "What? Why? What's going on?" And then she said there was shit all over the bed. I was horrified about that.
Just leaving a crappy crime scene.
Yeah.
Anthony, Jersey, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, hey, Ronnie, I got a question about that Siren series. What happens if, say, Fez is walking around with a sour milk bowl of cereal and drops it on Dave? Dave, you know, can he clean it off? Or do you have to
we
sit with
might
it
not
on
survive
there?
this
You know, do they sabotage each other?
Well, they can wipe down with their shirts, their coats, and stuff like that. I
Maybe we
didn't
might.
set this up so they could
So
sabotage
much
each
damage.
other.
It's hard to
But
pull
if they
them all
want to get
together like that.
hardcore, they get hardcore.
It's hard to group them
There's
up.
no rules.
These
to a
guys
match
aren't
like
hyper
this.
spawns either. Everything
Right.
else
I'm gonna
we've
try
done
to
until
obey
now has
the
been
rules,
hyper
though, and
spawns,
not
but this
do
is
anything.
like,
But let's say this:
even
if
with all the downtime
Fez
of
runs
eating
over
and
and
drinking,
starts
we still
shampooing
sometimes
Dave's
we'll be
hair,
sitting around waiting for
I
camps
don't
to
think
come
that
back.
that should go against Dave.
No,
You know what I
how
mean?
could it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, in the meantime,
Guess
he
I'd
can't
like to go
wash
get
the
that at
shampoo
Nixie
out.
buff,
But I'm not going to yell out.
but I don't think we're gonna get there in
Fucking
time.
match over.
We are
If anyone touches me,
26,
I'm gonna pour
so
soda on them.
10%.
We
now,
should.
let's
Since
say
the
it like
last
this.
time.
We didn't set this up to see how well we could cheat. This is 2 gentlemen, 2 knights of radio who decide to have a contest.
The spirit of it is
Spirit.
who can go the longest with no hygiene.
That's it.
I mean, that's the spirit of the competition, not who can get the other one the dirtiest.
Right.
So I would hope we would stay with the spirit of the experiment here.
And look, if you want to sit around with your ass out, that's fine.
I'm
That's
surprised
fine
this
with
is
me.
even working on Twitch.
I'll take it out.
That's
I'll take
crazy.
out my ass. I'll take out my dick.
For dinner?
Let's go to Idaho. Dan, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Dave. Instead of jacking it so much, how about you just make love with your beautiful, obviously loving wife? I mean, it's you know, nicer way to go. A little cleanup, and the smell is actually kind of a nice
Why
reminder.
don't you fuck my wife? How about that? Okay.
Can I just say,
next
Dave,
caller.
you got to come back for everybody. Nobody can take you on today. You're red
Well,
fucking
not a
heat.
beast slayer. Wow, that'd be nice
He's
if it
just-
sold for 1
He's
gold.
just red hot today. I wish this show could go on for hours, but it can't.
Yeah, let's go back
Well,
up
the
here.
next time you
This
hear
group
us,
to the left up here
two of the
sometimes
people
gives
of
me
the
a
show-
problem.
Well,
I try to
let's
kill
put
a
it this
couple of
way,
the things
at
on the
least
outside,
two
but I
will
don't know.
smell horrible.
So
It
all we've
doesn't
got
take
on
me
just
long
random
to get
stuff from
right.
the auction house where we found.
Particularly
so,
now that we got the heat back.
of the eagle and everything.
Oh yeah, that's not
that we
gonna
can't
that's not
get.
gonna help my case
He
at all.
wants like
I
stamina
know
and intellect
Fez
on
often
everything you
smells
can.
like onions.
Sometimes
So I
I'll just
can't
grab
wait
spirit.
to smell
I
him
don't
without
know.
the shower. I
That
mean,
might
maybe
be
it'll
all
be
I
like a
can get.
blooming
Little
onion.
bit of
I'll give you a
EP5
pit
maybe.
stop if you want to test it out.
You know, Dave.
So we'll
Yes,
kill this
he
guy,
has old
then we'll
people
pull this
smell.
group.
It doesn't so much smell like onions. He smells
Pull
like
the
onion
group
soup.
behind us if it respawns.
And that's not
so
his
we should
fault.
be able to run back up.
That's his
Maybe
ragged
we'll grab
old
that
skin.
group with the
So what?
the mystic.
Don't
Might
judge.
try that.
Lest ye be judged. It is the Ron and Fez show. I'm
So
Ron
use up
Bennington.
some of this milk.
There's
It takes
Fez
up a lot
Watley.
of your room.
Eastside Dave McDonald. Everybody wearing the same food, clothes, and feeling good about themselves.
Feeling a little
Only
slimy today, a
6,200
day into the
experience till
hardcore
22,
challenge,
then we can
24
make the
hours in.
wetlands
I didn't
run and
notice
do all
about
that
you,
stuff.
Fez, but the hair tends to get a little greasy. You have oily hair.
Very oily.
Never knew this.
In a very quick time, it is a film. It is slime on my head.
So I understand that you didn't clean, but why do you look tired? You have an exhausted look about you.
You know, the weird thing is, I think you need that morning shower and the Irish Spring soak to
I
help
see.
wake you up. I didn't realize it was that important.
I got that.
that part of it.
Well, I had no idea. I've known you many, many years. Never knew that the hair was oily. Always thought that you had healthy, strong, happy hair. But that must come out of the shampoo.
Yeah.
The Prel. Davey Mack,
Prel.
I don't see any difference in you whatsoever.
Holding up great.
Let's
Just
see, what are we
feel-
getting?
I wish
I don't know,
this
400 or
was
500?
policy. I wish we had to do this.
It is, really. You know, as long as you can make it go. The family happy about it, Dave?
No, family very perturbed about it.
Yeah.
In fact, but what can I do? I got some Purell. That's the one legal stipulation. Besides that, I was having a ball. I'm still wearing the same boxers. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk around in my boxers,
Smart move.
and that's what I did because
Smart
I felt
move.
like if I just walk around in my boxers, I won't get any of the spaghetti sauce on my shirt.
Yeah,
So the
I'll try
boys
to
in
do
the latest,
I'll try to do
Siren,
just a single blizzard
shout-out
pull.
challenge
but-
here have decided to see which one of them would break and need to clean themselves. They're going without cleaning. Hardcore.
Nah, I can't do it.
All the way.
Easier to do it the other way.
Fez, I know that there's some people pulling for you. The fact that you have a homeless background helps out quite a bit.
Yeah, I was glad to see I'm getting the support. You know, it's the little things.
By support, it's all Death Metal Mo. I just want you to know that. It's 100% him.
But he's the man in charge. He's the captain among men.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he can rally people. And it's the little things about cleaning yourself that you forget about that you enjoy so. Really missing my Q-tips.
Wow, didn't even consider that. Q-tips. Yeah, that's all part of it.
Yeah, I would really love to stick a Q-tip in my ear right now.
And by Q-tip, he means penis.
True.
You Q-tip, probably over Q-tip, according to what some doctors have explained to us.
Yeah, I go deep in the ear.
And you do it on a fairly OCD basis.
Oh, probably 8-10 times a day.
I'm hoping you bust an eardrum. That's my dream.
Just use a pen. It's much better for you.
I saw you with that pen.
Oh,
the other
man,
day.
I forgot to
Here's
put
what's
my
gross
stuff
about
back.
Hicks.
That's all right.
He digs in with the pen, then takes a nice long look at the pen.
Well, see
Gotta
if I
put on my Frost
No,
Mage
it's
and Arcane
It's
Outlet.
harvest season.
Out of all the fucking bodily runoff, the earwax may be the grossest.
You ever have earwax just fall out of your ear? That happens to me. Seriously, I've
Never.
Level up this wand a
What,
little
like,
bit.
You get a great idea, you slap your head, a big hunk fucking candle falls out of your ear.
Yeah, it's a very odd color, too. Nasty.
Well, you're all disgusting. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, Chris Tanley, and our own Eastside Dave McDonald.
We'll
Future
go over
host
here. This should be the
of
next
Spikes
camp that comes up.
TV's,
Pretty much
just
just
an
go in a row in
ordinary
those
guy
camps, just
doing
like right
guy
around in this
things,
area. If you
please
stay
watch.
over here, you
What
can
does,
avoid the
Eastside Dave have
mystics.
written
The
on his,
mystics will
hat
shoot
today?
lightning bolts at you and
Ichiban.
such.
Ichiban, baby. Let's get this Friday started off right.
Fez Watley, still in the
Wait for
pocket.
those guys
did
come
not break
back,
the rules.
pick off a couple of the little guys
The
around.
hair is amazingly greasy.
It is so slimy and gross.
Forehead, too.
Where are we, 48 hours with this now?
You know, we're
48
farming the
hours
knolls
and I'm this
here,
filthy.
Are you
but
and me, Eddie Murphy?
I think we're
48
gonna go to
hours,
the
that's all you
wetlands
got.
and farm knolls there.
I'm looking at 80 hours. 'cause
That's
I
the only
didn't-
thing
I
we
didn't shower
farm
on
is
Wednesday.
knolls.
I didn't know this was going to be.
You didn't know you were in training.
No, the last time I showered, I think was like
Okay,
Monday
those
night.
guys
Yeah,
aren't
yeah, it
back
was
yet.
February.
Monday night.
I just
How are
got
you
those
doing with it,
guys.
Dave?
I'm doing
Maybe I
okay.
messed up.
I
Oh,
have
hey,
a
look, the
little
chest spawn.
story for you regarding it. But I'm
See if
doing,
I can grab this
I'm
before they
loving it. To
respawn.
be honest with you, Ronnie, I get 20 more minutes of sleep now. So rather than having
Nice.
to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, I get to wake up at 6:50.
Well,
just zip out the door.
zero
That part of it is
money
fantastic.
on the
Fantastic.
anniversary,
Yeah,
so
sure.
everyone
So
never
that-
played
I-
when
Nothing
like
Classic
an extra
came.
It's put me in a wonderful mood. I must
The
be
second
fair.
time around, or whatever
I've
the
loved
fuck
it.
Fez
time this
Watley
is.
did not sleep at all last night.
I can't sleep with my stink. I cannot lay myself down to bed and put this greasy head on a pillow. It's just not working.
It also doesn't make it easier for you that O&A were laughing and doing the holding the nose. Like children, really. Like children when you do that PU nose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm the stinky boy walking past them. And I know, here's the thing. I'm greasy. I'm oily. There's certain parts of me that really smell right now. But overall, I'm not homeless smelling yet. Where I'm to the point where people need to hold their noses and act like, oh, I can't make it down the
Well, we're
hallway.
getting there. We've only got
There was,
19% to
a kid in my
go.
elementary school that we called Trash Can Louie.
We
even
got
though his name was
just
not
shy
Louie
of
at all,
5K experience to
because
go.
He came from a really poor family.
It'd be nice
and
to be able to get out
he
of here and
stunk
go
quite a
somewhere
bit.
else.
And the kids thought the only thing.
I mean, I
to do
guess I
was
could
maybe keep
probably.
punching and kicking.
If I
every time
run
they saw him.
over.
Trash Can Louie, I wonder how he's doing.
All right, let's go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
run over there.
Probably hope an early death. For his
No.
sake. I
No,
hope he
maybe
didn't
we
make
better
it.
not. Maybe
I
we
hope
better
he
stay
never
here.
got out of high school.
So you're gonna go ahead and run
He was
over to
probably
Red
hoping for it,
Ridge,
too.
or not Red
Well, he
Ridge,
came
Duskwood.
close.
But I think I'll
All right, Fez
fly up
Watley,
to Dusk or Red
Eastside
Ridge
Dave
and
McDowell.
then
Dave, take off your hat so I can
run
get a good
over
look at
to
your hair.
Duskwood
Dave's
just to
hair
get
is
that
still
flight
healthy.
path, and then
Yes,
also
mine has,
so
is
that we
so
can have
matted that I've got a squiggy going without putting any oil in it. It's just
that
all
quest
natural.
done. It sends you back and
Oddly,
forth
you've
100
always had
times.
a healthy head of hair. And if anything, I would have thought.
1 minute
maybe
left.
he'll go
Oh
a
man, I
little
wonder if I
dry.
can get up there before
But,
they
I mean,
do it.
almost immediately. You got a grease slick.
Could try.
Not only with your hair, but through your skin.
Oh yeah, and I don't think this would count, but I stopped it anyway. The cat climbed up on me, which never comes near me anyway, and tried to lick the grease off of my forehead last night. But I didn't know if that would count as cleaning, so I stopped her.
I don't even know what happens at that disgusting fucking house of yours, and I don't want to.
See, I have real dry Triscuit hair, so believe it or
Triscuit
not,
hair.
this actually makes my hair much better. 'Cause
Last
my
night-
hair is all curly and shit. Now I have normal person hair.
Last night, Fez and I went out for a dinner with a very fine friend, Jeremy Coleman, who is the guy who brought us to New York 10 years ago. So it was kind of an anniversary dinner, the three of us sitting down. I got us a table at Little Owl, which is not an easy thing to do, Fez, as you saw last night.
Oh, yeah.
There's only about 8-9 tables at the place. The chef and owner, of course, friends with Martha Stewart. It's a very fine little restaurant to be in. Fez Watley is the new Fez Watley. He refuses to.
Yeah, sometimes this is the easy pull, sometimes it's the hard pull.
Even though there was a pork chop over there, Fez Watley decides I'm fancy enough. Baked chicken will be the way that I go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a baked chicken.
Man,
But,
I'd take a baked
before
chicken
that,
right now.
For
I'm
the
starving.
appetizer, Fez tries to even be a little more daring, and there was a duck appetizer. And I've never seen you go for this before. And Fez, as the three of us are sitting there with the waitress, orders duck meat. He just says the term duck meat.
I don't know why that came out.
But you said it like this. And I will have the duck meat. And tried to hand her the thing back. And she does the kind of office tilt of the head, look into an imaginary camera. It was fucking hysterical. And I will have the duck meat. And she's like, what? And has to start looking at the menu. And I was thinking about it last night. I'm still laughing. The only time I've ever heard the term duck meat is Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live when he used to do the thing with my lady and I.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My lady and I will share the duck meat. Holy shit, are you embarrassing in public, you greasy-headed fuck.
Alright, let's see what we got.
My hair's just
3,700
matted to my
experience
skull,
to
and I'm trying to
go.
be a
Let's go ahead and
fancy
kill this
pants.
guy. He's gonna walk back and forth all the time.
It was a fine night of dining.
After this, we will run
How did you like
back
your,
to Sentinel
dessert,
Hill.
the root beer float?
We will fly over to Red Ridge. We will run down. We're actually just gonna pretty much do that whole thing. Like, I probably could go now. It'll bump me up. But I know you have to go to Stormwind during this quest. I better get some.
Graham and
So you have to go to Stormwind a couple of times, so we're gonna go ahead and save it. And I'll just use a rune or a portal to get to Stormwind.
Is going to be putting out all kinds of pheromones. He might snag himself a boyfriend.
You know, I don't know.
I don't know if I want to do. I might possibly want to do a couple of DM runs. Maybe to try to get the staff of Jordan. What is not staff of Jordan? What the hell is it? The Emberstone staff.
They would die mid-flight.
Get some decent gear that's not this
Yeah,
crap.
that's true. You get a fucking. You get a fetish
I
monkey.
can't
for
afford to
yourself.
buy any of it off the auction house. Only 14 gold.
I don't.
Can't remember what your mount is though. What's your mount
Going
like?
to be shut down by Eastside Dave. He
50,
is getting a
100,
good night's sleep.
20?
He's calm
I don't
and
know.
collected. You're already a fucking mess.
I am just a shovel. And this isn't a man stink. It goes way beyond that. This is some sort of zoo animal stink.
Well, by Monday, we should know who's who.
Pretty good.
We should know who is who. Let's go over here to Sean in Georgia. Sean, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I got
Well, should I just go ahead and run over now?
Let me play this then.
See, you got the People's Militia. But we have the one to fly over and turn it in, and it still needs to be picked up.
All right, so OP,
The People's
of course,
Militia, I still
is
need to
taking
get
a veiled shot at
looters
Fezwat.
or pillagers.
Not only that, but I saw him do the
I don't even know where that would be. Right, is it right here?
as he was
Visit
getting on the
Defender.
elevator.
Like we're the little rascals
Like, see, if
or
you
something.
hit these bad
Well,
boys
you
right
do
here,
stink and you do
I want you to go to
save
accept
your
that.
toenails, and that's going to make the other kids pick on you.
A little bit. Now,
The Defiance
see, Opie hasn't
Brotherhood
even
is
seen
the quest I'm
toenail
talking about.
collection.
Maybe he has online.
Oh,
The
that could
picture
be.
went out on the Twitter, and maybe that's where he's from.
I just don't get
It is-
any credit for stick-to-itness.
I'll tell you this, the toenail collection, the worst thing is how yellowed they are. You got grandma toenails. Let's go over here to Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron of Fez show.
Hey, I just want to ask Eastside Dave his big career move, best career opportunity he may have had on Monday. Is he going to go smelling like a homeless guy, or is he going to take a shower first?
Interesting point, Dave. When you go and land the Spike TV job on Monday at Comics in New York, and I believe it's just you and Spike TV. I don't think anybody else is going to be there.
That's the way I feel. Yeah, I think it's a private audition.
take
is
three
what I've
of
been
these
calling
guys.
it.
Do you get a shower and put on a top? Or go there like a little late?
I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna. Well,
It's just free experience laying around, just because I can't kill it all at once.
without showering, but Monday's so far away, I don't know. That this is going to be the only crinkle in the
That
armor,
poison's
as they say.
ridiculous.
Can you hold out
sometimes,
then, Fez? Because it sounds like he's going to crack.
Yeah, I can hold out. I can hold out the 72 hours that he's going to have to go without, and then head to that audition.
I was hoping to somehow win an exemption.
2,800
between now
left,
and Monday.
boys, and we will be 22.
But if not, you know what?
Then
No,
we'll
I'm
hit
not,
the
I'm not saying that I'm definitely going to shower. I'm just not sure.
They're
Wetlands
asking for a regular
run.
guy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't also want to be offensive. I really smell terrible.
I
You
probably
have
need to
smell.
invest
I'm not
in a
going to.
port to
That's
Dranasis.
why I have you in the other room.
I'm very bad.
All right, now I got to switch this around because Fez Watley, if he even thinks he can win this, won't give up.
Ron, I have no plans this weekend. I
Mhm.
can just sit and stew in my fill. I don't have to be clean for Monday morning even. There's no plans on showering, brushing the teeth, any of it.
It's terrible timing. It's really bad because I want this audition, but I also want this competition. Audition, competition. It kind of rhymes.
Trash Can Louie is the prize. That's what they're both aiming for. And it's starting to look like Dave McDonald once again will crack. Once again, like he did in the Twitter contest. Like he did
Poor
in the Jay
Dave.
Moore Insurance stand-up contest. He'll
So this
get
is
up
pretty
and
much
finish
where
in
you go.
second place.
Well, not
For
necessarily.
what is it? Is it
Does not
18
look
to
good for him
22? I believe 18
I
22
know.
right here.
This
Perfect
career
spot to
opportunity
do it.
came at a bad time.
Not usually a lot of people
But
over here.
that doesn't mean that I'm going to do
Just
it.
avoid the groups that have mystics in them.
Jeff Rochester, you're on Fez.
Hey, Red McDonald,
There's
don't
plenty
you
of groups.
ever dare
I don't
fuck
think
this
it's as fast as
opportunity
some
up.
people
Fuck
say.
this stupid
Although,
challenge. Go
if
ahead,
I had a
team,
bunch
and
of
do your
gear
fucking
or a
best,
bunch of
'cause
gold, I
next
could.
game,
Well, then
Chuck,
that'd be a
here's the
bunch.
stupid
But
challenge.
if I could buy a
That's
bunch
good.
of gear to
That's
do
good,
this, this
Dave.
would have went
Dave always
way
has a comeback
faster,
for
right?
anybody.
Let's
I'm
see.
prepared, Mr. B.
Yeah, you are.
You know.
So it looks like he'll crack Monday morning, Fez.
I think he will.
So it
He
says
seems
time
like
played
he's
1
already
day,
planning out his
57
shampoos
minutes.
and stuff.
There's a lot of AFK time left. This level's been an hour and 47, but that also has to include me running back to running back to Sentinel Hill to sell vendor junk. Sometimes, going to buy some skills, going to Stormwind. All of that actually takes a long time.
Yeah, this thing should count.
Now
as
we've been
10
doing this
points.
for 49 minutes,
Oh, nice.
and that
I
was
like
about a
that.
half a
Oh, my
level.
God.
And that's
So it's not a
unrested.
bad
None
thing,
of this
Dave.
is
You
this is
lost,
all
so what?
unrested
I didn't lose.
You're a
experience.
loser.
Hasn't happened yet.
And I can get very easy to this heavy film on my teeth.
So I went ahead and took
look who it
these.
is.
I didn't want to respec. I actually
Our very good
respeced out of
friend,
fire in the
Hot
middle of
Rod
this
Johnny.
because I wanted
Hey,
to
Johnny.
get
Hello, boys.
like the extra frost warding because I was actually dying
Last
when I was doing this. I hear that you don't really need a lot of gear, but when I got here, it was not doing great, So
if you drop your purse,
I had to
go get it. It's not
try to
worth
find
your
some
life.
ways to mitigate some damage. So I went with that,
Is that what happened? She dropped her
and
purse?
slowly,
I'm gonna go get it and train.
And it's.
I bought the gear.
I don't know whether you've noticed this, but we've had so many subway deaths this year.
Yeah. And it's not, if you are going
So we'll hit
down the track,
22.
it's not even like you have to look both ways. Just
We'll
look
put our
right
last
ahead
point
and if
into
there's a big light
improved
at the end of that
blizzard.
tunnel.
Well, I wouldn't want my purse to get run over. I don't know if I can agree with that.
This must have been a Gucci bag, Johnny. Something.
No. They showed pictures
Here's the
of
points.
plain old
2 in the frost
But maybe
warding,
she had her iPod
3 in
in there.
elemental precision,
She had her iPod
2 in
and her cell
improved
phone.
frost nova, 3 to permafrost,
nothing in your purse.
and improved blizzard 2 of 3 right now, but it's going to be 3 of 3 as soon as we level.
Subway Superman.
Go to the
And then
expert.
we'll stop
I wish I
using
was there to lay
flame
on
strike
top
as
of
much,
her
and we'll
in the
probably
middle of
pretty
the
much
track.
be using blizzard
Imagine
the
if you
majority of
dropped
the
your
time.
cell phone and you were there, Ronnie.
If she dropped her cell phone, she'd be alive and talking right now long distance to her 5.
And you would have given it back because you're a hero.
I am quite the hero.
You always were. You were always my hero.
Well, you know something, Johnny? I'm just glad that I can be here to be a hero to people like yourself who don't have
Alright,
a
so we can
lot
do this
out
group.
there that they
This
can-
one will probably be back. Hey, there it is.
Johnny is just a regular Joe, Fez. He's
Sure.
just a lunch bucket Joe. He gets up, he puts on his steel-tip shoes, his hard hat, and he goes over there and hangs up famous pants. So to a guy like him,
Alright.
to just a regular guy,
Right.
a guy like me, keeping the city of New York safe for cell phones, that's a lot. And that's the people I live for. The little people. The have-nots. The do-nots.
Perfect. A little bit better.
Walking around with their shit-stained fingers.
Yeah, you want to try to keep them in your flame strike if you can. I mean, it's extra damage. It helps out a lot. Try not to move because of leeway will fuck you up.
The yellow shirt.
And with the yellow one, I put
I
it
couldn't
on.
explain to you how it works. I just know. More I move, the more likely they are to hit me from a distance.
Your new nickname could be You're in Town.
Think if you're running in an opposite direction or something like
Same
that.
underwear, too, huh?
You guys
Oh,
are running in the same
absolutely.
direction.
Crusty fucks.
Hate you.
I even tried walking around nude a little bit last night after I got home to let the underwear air out. Wasn't
Alright.
working.
Probably 3 more groups, 3 more pools.
I mean, it was just as bad. when I put it
1,200
back
left.
Why don't you take a nice air bath? Just sit there with the windows open. Let the air get to you. You know who used to do that? Invented it, actually? Ben Franklin. Every afternoon, he'd open up all the windows in his house, lay on the fucking bed, take a nice air bath, he called it. He liked to sit there with his dick straight up and nice, fine ladies of Philadelphia walking by. And then he also used to he invented bifocals.
Uh-huh.
He took them off, put it over his ball sack, put the nose up there, and tried to act like it was a man stopping by to tease everybody.
So ahead of his time.
don't think so. I think he was right on time. Pete did that to me. Watley, Chris Stanley, Eastside Dave McDonald. Eastside Dave, of course, is going to be a little late today. He is signing a contract to be the new host of Spike TV's. I think the show's called You Can't Say That on Television. I'm not sure of the exact thing. It might be Zoom.
Masters?
How's he doing over there? Have you talked to him this morning?
I talked to him briefly. It's basically a cattle call, and he's now stuck in a room memorizing a script.
Oh, so the improvisational skills that they're looking for, you have to have a script for.
Apparently, and that might be just one part of this audition. I'm not sure. He's
631.
Well, let him know
We should
that
have
Hustlers stay in the
7,
game
8 kills and we're
dominating,
done.
and then Suckers stay on the sidelines commentating.
Texting him now.
I don't know if I should even say suckers or suckers. I don't know if people say suckers anymore.
It's said.
Okay, good. Keep it going then. Let's bring it back. All right, Ron and Fez show. Starting off with this
All right,
day.
we're going to have to kill the straggler.
Mess this morning. We're an hour ahead, so Earl was supposed to come back in and fill in for Dave and couldn't make it in time.
No, he's very confused.
It may be why he doesn't have a new job yet. And confusion is running rampant today. Speaking of which, Fez Watley, how are you, my friend?
I am here, and I am filthy.
You want to get into that bit, huh?
Well, I just a dirty, dirty boy right now.
What's happening with that, Fez?
It's day 5 of not bathing and not showering. So it's been a complete weekend of sweating, letting sweat dry, re-sweating on top of that. Just a very big mess.
All right, we'll kill the stragglers. I was
So,
looking to see
you
if I can
stuck with
find
it?
one more group.
Yeah, I am still in. I am still in the hardcore challenge.
And Dave?
Dave, I do not know about.
Never can break kayfabe, can we? So we're all going to find out on the air together, either today or perhaps tomorrow, depending on how long this is. So you haven't bathed?
No, I haven't. I have not.
And you have something prepared for us about that?
Yes, I do.
I'd love to hear it.
My dirt diary.
Dirt diary.
Dirt diary. It is day 5 without bathing. I see
This
no
group's
end
gonna
in
be it.
sight.
This will be the last
The
one.
smells of the human body that I have discovered astound me. That is, if you can still call this body human. My hair smells of wet dust, if such a thing could exist. My hair is no longer individual fibers, but a greasy paste that I now manipulate like lard or fresh Play-Doh. The smell coming from under my arms is the combination of old copper pennies and what I can only imagine is a sweaty Idi Amin during a hot Ugandan summer. It is a smell sharper than any cheddar that I have encountered. It burns
All
the
right,
eyes
next
as the vapors
kill.
move forward. I may be sweating acid at this point. The crotch region is lost. There is no hope for its survival now. It has become a brackish swamp with no life, only decay. It is the smell of a rotting deer carcass, of a young fawn that traveled too close to the overly moist ooze and became trapped. And now its stomach gases are boiling through its thin, rotted skin. That is the smell of my crotch. I follow the sweat and stench that runs down my legs to my feet. An odor now resides between my toes that makes me wonder if somehow I stepped on a rotted turnip and left the smelly pulp squished between each and every toe. The smell is locked in underneath my toenails like 10 tiny safe deposit boxes, each collecting an
All
odor
right, guys, we're
like
22.
a small smelly treasure.
Here you go. Boom.
There is no
right
hope.
into improved blizzard. The next thing I'll probably
Dirt
get is either
diary,
cold
day
snap
5.
or I'll probably go into piercing. One of the two. Maybe I'll do
All right,
ice
that's the
shards.
Dirk
Not
Diggler,
sure. But I know I
day
want to get
5.
shatter.
Look what we've got.
Especially since this is a
on air right
PvP
now.
round. This is Night Slayer,
It's our
by
own
the way.
Eastside Dave McDonald. Dave.
I think Night Slayer, is that it?
First of all,